It'll come as no surprise to you that I get asked a lot of questions on social media. Most of these are pretty normal, about bikes or trails or YouTube, but some of them are fully random, and I do mean weird.
Who would even ask that?
So today I thought I'd share a couple of the strangest ones with you. That way you can take a glimpse at this utter madness, or perhaps you've had the same problem and you can shed some light on a solution. But be warned, some of these questions are toilet related, so viewer discretion is advised.
What?
So let's get on with some questions.
Okay, so the first one is from Instagram. If you had a wedgie halfway down a long descent section, do you stop and sort it out or just ride it till the end? I mean, there's a lot to unpack there. I guess it would depend on how long the descent is. If you're talking anything over 10 minutes, I reckon stop, sort yourself out and then carry on. If it's just a short one, 30 seconds or so, ride it out. If you were out on a 12-hour ride, but instead of your lunch you accidentally brought a tin of dog food, would you eat it or go without? Firstly, why you're bringing tins of food with you on the trail, I don't know. Maybe you eat cold baked beans. But I actually have a dog and she's lovely, but her food is rank. If I brought a tin of dog food in that scenario, I'm going without for sure. Okay, this is definitely a toilet related one. I recently got caught out and had to go for number 2 whilst out riding. There's no toilet paper in the woods, which led to some difficult decisions. Has this ever happened to you, and what did you do? Wow. So throughout all my sports, I've spent a lot of time in the outdoors, whether it's surfing, mountain biking, hiking, rock climbing. I've never been caught out, but I do like to plan ahead. I've always got a toilet roll in my car just in case I arrive at the trail and I feel that way. But I think you have to stick to the outdoor code. If you end up going for a number 2 in the woods, you have to sacrifice your socks. Best advice I can give, I'm afraid. If you had to fight another mountain bike YouTuber and the winner gets a new bike, who would it be? Oh, that's a good one. I'm a bit of a wimp, so I don't think I could beat any mountain bike YouTubers. Let's have a think. Okay, I've got it. So, sorry to call you out, but Richard from Dickin' About TV, because he's currently got a broken arm and a broken wrist, I think. He hurt himself in the mega avalanche, and then he's recently done himself in at the Forest of Dean. Purely because he's injured, that would give me the best chance of winning the bike. If he was healthy and well, then he'd probably kick my ass. Sorry, Richard. Okay, what's the most embarrassing wardrobe malfunction you've had on a trail? Well, it's documented on my channel that I ripped my shorts all up the back when I was riding in the Forest of Dean. I ended up ripping them, putting duct tape on them to cover them up, and they just split wide open. Luckily, I did have underwear on underneath, otherwise it could be a really embarrassing one. But luckily, I've not had anything too bad on the trails. Feel free to share your embarrassing ones down in the comments. Okay, this one's a bit strange. You've entered a downhill race, you have an option to choose an outfit for your competitors to race in. What do you pick to give yourself the maximum advantage? What? So I get to pick the kit that my competitors are going to ride in. Well, it's got to be something that's going to slow them down and embarrass them. Maybe something like a tutu from ballet, or maybe one of those wingsuits, the squirrel suits that base jumpers wear that would slow people down on a bike. No, got it. 100%. I'm kitting them out in those sumo wrestler diaper things. So all my competitors have got to ride in a nappy. 100%. That's going to give me the edge. So on that note, this is an insight into the crazy world of questions that I get asked on social media. If you have any answers to these questions, please throw them down in the comments. I'd love to read your random answers. In next week's video, we're going to be back on the trails doing what we do best. So thanks for watching today. I'll see you next time. Some of these are utterly weird. Have you read this? I don't think I can even read that one out. What the heck? Who would even ask that? Who would even ask that?